It's the E-Commerce Minute, your daily dose of e-commerce, tech, and retail news with your hosts, Bart Mraz and John Suter. The E-Commerce Minute is a production of Sumo Heavy, a digital commerce consulting firm in Brooklyn, New York, and Philadelphia. Find us on the web at sumoheavy.com. It's the E-Commerce Minute, episode 224.
In today's episode, Tesla kills the Semi.
As we reported way back in November 2017, to much fanfare, Tesla introduced an all-electric semi-truck. Many large companies pre-ordered the vehicles, notably Walmart, who pre-ordered 15, as well as DHL, JB Hunt Transport Services, and grocery chain Meijer, which ordered 4. The forward thinking of the semi-truck was Tesla's next step to move the economy away from fossil fuels through electric cars, solar roofs, and power storage. But on the recent Q1 2018 earnings call, the Semi received no mention except in response to questions, and CEO Elon Musk essentially admitted the project had been put on hold. Lack of capital to ramp up production and several technological challenges are seen to be the nail in the coffin for the project. The financing situation has only gotten worse since then. This is a disappointing shift from the fanfare and excitement the Semi generated at launch. Musk called it a beast and promised that the Semi would redefine the trucking industry. Tesla supporters called the truck a game changer. The truck was said to be more cost-effective in the long run, earning the project much positive press. Pre-orders flooded in, but now it appears the wheels are off and it's doubtful we'll see a fleet of Semis on the road anytime soon.
Aww,
they killed
sucks.
it. I love this thing. I thought this thing was
cool. The hell?
So when they launched this thing, it had the desired effect. It goosed their share price, which distracted from, because we all know they're having problems with their Model 3. They're still trying to get those things out the door. They promised the thing would come out in 2019. Lots of companies placed orders. I think UPS even placed some orders, which I didn't have in his story, but and that was it.
Well, I mean, they've been having so much issues with, just the was it Model 3 or whatever that is.
Yeah, the Model 3.
S, I guess it's S. Whatever.
Model 3.
Yeah, that not issues, just production, right? Like they just don't have enough time. Like there's just not enough of them. That I mean, that makes sense for them to be like, yeah, so, yeah, maybe we slow down.
Yeah. I mean, they're having cash problems. They're having production problems, and it's really crazy because they make such a great car, but I just think the technological hurdles are costing too much damn money. And it's hindering the mass adoption and the the other products that they're trying to put out.
Yeah, it is, but it's just very expensive.
And well, the idea, the thing that got me excited about the Semi was that it's going to cost less in the long run. It's good for the environment. There was a lot of positive things about it. But in some of the things that I read, what you have to realize is that trucking is a super conservative business. They've got to get these vehicles. They have to travel tremendous distances reliably for many years. You have to be able to repair these things. If the guy pulls into the truck stop, you got to have, I don't know truck parts, but you got to have that part available. Can you imagine? Okay, let's take your dad. Your dad's driving his truck for Walmart, and the EV truck breaks down. They have to send a special fleet out to come fix it.
Yep.
The EV presents a lot of serious problems in that respect. So let's strip away all the positive things. That is a huge negative.
Oh yeah.
And the other thing is, and I didn't actually consider this. We saw all the companies coming out and saying, "Oh, we're going to pre-order this. This is going to be great." And you think all these forward-thinking companies, like Walmart, that's how it came onto our radar for the e-commerce angle. I mean, it turns out that it doesn't matter. These people don't care if they don't get their trucks because they got the positive press out of it, and it's a PR expense.
Exactly. So for them, it's that, and they have this positive thing, but it just goes away, right?
It goes away, and they get their money back. They get their money back.
Right, and nobody really looks at it.
And that's really, and I think that's the kind of the challenge that the electric and solar industry has had throughout the years, where it's like it looks good and it sounds good, but to actually implement it is a lot harder than anyone realizes, and it's a lot more expensive. So one other note, there's a competitor called Thor Trucking. They're trying to launch their own electric rig in 2019, which was supposed to leapfrog Tesla's original launch date, but it looks like they're going to just go and do it anyway. And Nikola Motor Company, get it? Nikola versus Tesla, another EV startup. They're developing their own electric semi and are suing Tesla for $2 billion for design patent violations. So this thing is dead.
Anyway. Okay.
This thing is dead. So stick a fork in it. The wheels are off. The Tesla semi is dead. I'm kind of disappointed in this, but that's business, kids. All right. Got anything else, Bart?
That is it.
All right. That's your e-commerce minute for today. We'll see you on the internet tomorrow. That's it for today's show. If you like the show, do us a favor and subscribe or leave us a review on iTunes. And don't forget, you can now listen to the e-commerce minute on your Amazon device. Just add e-commerce minute to your flash briefing. And finally, if you have a comment or suggestion or just want to say hi, find us on social media at Sumo Heavy.
The podcast you just heard was recorded with Anchor. If you want to make your own, download the Android or iOS app completely free from anchor.fm/podcast. That's anchor.fm/podcast.